So how are we going to start this?
Yeah, how do we do the podcast?
So we're marching into madness.
It is worth every effort.
Yeah. So we're marching into madness. I'm Bailey.
I'm Bailey. I'm Raza. And
You ready?
Yes.
You want to play rock, paper, scissors?
okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
I think this week we're going to be talking about loot boxes. Before we get into our full episode, we wanted to do a little loosey-goosey podcast dealio.
Into our own thoughts of it.
Yeah. Raza is a wacky individual.
Fuck. Yes, I am. And you're a not wacky
Oh, good job, buddy.
individual.
Good insults. But so what we do on this show each month is we pick a specific news topic that was trending in the news, but you might have forgotten, happened a few weeks ago, but it was really big on Twitter or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And we try to break it down in layman's terms, something goofy.
Easy to digest.
Yes, but using actual sourced facts. Because we do have a little bit of a journalism background. I do say so myself.
And we do kind of know what we are talking about, like most of the time.
Yes. And hopefully after this, we won't have to do this little intro anymore.
Yeah.
This week, this month, same shit. We are talking about loot boxes. What was the most stunning thing, shocked you, right, about your research? Give me the most shocking fact.
Like how kids are being addicted to it at such a young age.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I did not even know it was
What's
that
the
big.
youngest age?
I want to say between 11 and 12. 11 and 12 is in the UK. I'm not really sure what is in Canada or the States, but in the UK, it's primarily kids who are doing FIFA.
It's all from FIFA.
All for
That's wild.
soccer is a huge. Oh, sorry, football is a huge deal there, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, and bring it over here, like 2K, what they're doing. 2K20, they have a literal loot or not loot box, sorry, a slot machine.
Yeah, what does that do?
Mechanic.
That's the part I didn't check. What does the actual slot machine reward you with? Is it players or is it in-game tokens?
It's like in-game tokens, players.
The slot machine gives you player cards.
Legendary player cards and stuff like that. So, and
that's why
I'm not sure the extent of how much, how do you pay for it, but I'm pretty sure it's heavy on the microtransactions part. And people were also saying, there's ads in the game too now. So they're going to monetize on that. 2K19 actually has ads.
Yeah,
so,
I remember that.
So these games are going to now last longer. Fortnite, I don't know if this is true or not. I'm hearing some in the grapevine that there may be ads to bring up revenue.
What?
Yeah, I know.
They'll probably do the in-game ads.
I hope so.
On billboards, fucking Battlefield style.
I remember playing on Rainbow Six Vegas 2 way back in the day. And they had ads in billboards. They had a Nissan, a Pepsi ad, not a Taco Bell one.
Battlefield 2. It was like billboards were ads for different companies and shit when you played online.
That was crazy.
Yeah, because then you could sell it on servers and pa.
And now, just think of it now, it's on steroids.
I know.
And crazy.
So, because that was my thing. I'll probably rant about it again later. It's already ranting to you online. It was like the OG game. This was something happening back in the day when I had to play free-to-play games because it was too cheap to go online and get the proper one. Before Steam. It was all the shitty Guns the Duel style games.
Those games were good though.
But they had the same pay to win components that are now seeing the day of light in the news.
Well, yeah, because at that point it was still like a new concept. I think because of the, as I said, you're gonna find out in the script or the show later on that Overwatch sort of mainstreamed it. So all those games prior, they were like doing it subtly.
Mhm.
They were doing it, you know, their pay to win. I from what I remember is different than what it is now because it was you could still play the game, still get a chunk of the stuff with grinding, earning points and stuff. Now this is like for like Star Wars, people had to.
I guess, yes, because they were locked behind.
There's a lot. Like I remember playing Silk Road. You remember? It's like a big MMO, and that game had no. But then again, it was like filled with like malware and stuff. But it was no microtransactions, and that went like it did like it had a crazy amount of player because it had no microtransactions or anything. But it wasn't even like it wasn't like kept up to date and stuff because there was no money going in. So those games, I assume a lot of those games were doing it for the sense of like bringing revenue to the game.
Okay. So like you're saying that like in the OG days it was done in like a positive way.
Yes.
Because it would help
now.
the maintenance be contributed to the maintenance of the game. Like i.e. like a RuneScape.
Yeah.
Taken like has fuck blah blah blah. Yeah. Right? And then they're like constantly updating the community and the service. Bye-bye. 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 I don't know where I'm going with it. I lost track of this point.
Okay, so but for like WoW, for example, right? WoW is probably it was a good example of offering a monthly subscription, like for a premium game, but then getting everything. But the thing I didn't understand is if you're paying $10 or I forget how much it was, $10 a month plus paying for the expansion on top of it, you should get it for free, essentially.
I do agree.
Essentially, you know.
I do agree. Or just develop a new product and then put that out. Like
Blizzard's never going to develop.
That's what pisses me off about WoW, right? Then it keeps sucking people out of money for the adding more expansions.
Literally,
WoW, but just stop, make a new update, same WoW, whatever. Go like Black Desert Online style and completely remaster. You know what I mean? Well, restart the shit.
They did that with WoW Classic,
but they remastered it barely, bro. Like that tech is so much better. Look at how Diablo 4 is looking.
It looks
great in comparison. Fucking WoW.
The difference, but Diablo is like I feel like online games are harder to make look pretty. It took WoW so many years to look how it is now compared to Diablo.
It still looks like trash. Though.
It does look like trash.
It's mad outdated.
It's and it's losing player because like now you have games like ESO that are taking off. ESO had a crazy bad launch, but it's now good. Final Fantasy Online, one of my friends plays that. He's obsessed with it. All these games are now taking over WoW, but WoW is I don't know. I
think that's why they released a new expansion so soon, to be a nerd about it.
Is there an expansion coming out?
Yeah. They just released a new trailer with BlizzCon and shit. So I paid no attention. I think they're desperate because they don't usually drop them that quick. It's usually a few years. Now the last one just came out barely a year ago.
You know why? Because of the last press release or a press conference with Diablo, the mobile one. Remember that? And then after that happened, I was hearing a whole bunch of reshuffling and management came down. Just bad stuff happened, so they needed to cash in, and the whole China thing too. So.
That didn't recover well. But loot boxes.
Well, I forgot about loot boxes.
Because Warcraft doesn't use loot boxes. Still, I understand that was a valid point, right? So it was contributing to a company. Blizzard is very sad that it changed in that way.
Yeah, Blizzard isn't adapting to it.
Which, after all of this, do you consider loot boxes gambling?
Yes, kind of.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Why kind of?
Because like, how did I put this in the script? It's gambling. There's a chance of getting something, right? There's a chance, but loot boxes you're guaranteed.
Yeah.
So for example, Overwatch. Every time you level up, you get a loot box. You have no idea what's in it.
Yeah.
But you have a loot box, and that plays. But then that could be. I just contradicted myself. It is.
That's the whole argument, though. That's the most confusing part about the situation. It's like there's. It's a fine line to walk.
It's because what EA did, and crazy enough, EA thought nobody would catch on to his tactics, right? But then Belgium or UK, no, I'm pretty sure it was Belgium. They caught them and stuff, and they said, "You're for FIFA. Europe is their cow for FIFA."
It's a lot of money.
There's a lot.
I know we have that stat somewhere.
Something million or higher than that, but it's crazy. But EA thought the Belgian government didn't know what they were doing, so they're using this like colorful wording, like it's not gambling, it's an incentive and stuff. They're using these words to sort of grease up the jury in their favor, kind of, and that didn't work because Belgium outright banned. Spoiler alert! You're gonna find it out later on, but they banned loot box. No, like the whole FIFA thing.
Yeah.
Just and then for the whole thing, EA took out almost every single loot box pay to win mechanic in their games from in the European ones.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, Valve and Blizzard did the same thing without any court hearing or anything. So this is unprecedented.
Yeah.
This could be.
It is an unprecedented change, and hopefully it like changes the perspective of these large organizations, so they start producing games with like a little bit more quality. I think loot boxes affect the release quality of games because they're looking to get more money quicker rather than like finishing a good product.
Like Ghost Recon, I'm not familiar 100% with the story, but I know the game didn't do well because of it had these pay to win.
Like what I find like the general consensus on the new Call of Duty, for example, is that at least they tried to make a decent game and didn't make it as exploity for the loot boxes.
No, even like
right, like it's still in there, but at least it's not affecting the game as badly, as it was before.
Like, but Battlefield 5, as much as you can shit on that game for being a little feminist. Well, not white people in my video game. Everything of that game has been free post launch. Every single thing, and the guns are free. You can either grind for them or earn them through missions or assignments in the game. The only things you have to pay, they just added microtransactions, but it's only for skins and cosmetics. So if it's going towards something that makes you look pretty,
I agree.
It's not a.
I agree.
Overwatch isn't a good example because it skins and dances and stuff.
Fortnite, same shit. Counter-Strike too, I guess.
But you know,
Counter-Strike has like an open market on it though too, so that's why it's confusing.
What do you mean open?
Like the economy around it, like you could buy and you trade the items much easier. And
I'm talking about their loot boxes.
Oh, true.
But they added in.
Sorry, my foot fell asleep. Continue.
They added in a mechanic that lets you see inside the loot box. But you have to pay real money to get that mechanic.
Oh God,
that is realized. Yeah, and that's lame. And it shows you the identical, not identical, like what's exactly in it, essentially. So it defeats the purpose of a loot box. But they're like, oh, you'll know what's in a loot box, but you're gonna have to pay money to know what's in that loot box. So
That's ridiculous.
It's a double-edged sword. How Blizzard is doing it with Overwatch is great. Destiny 2 was, surprisingly enough, has no loot boxes, and they're doing they have expansions.
Mm-hmm. So you ready for the metaphysical, super nerdy question?
Shit.
Right?
No.
So I would say there's a clear correlation between how much money you can suck out of mobile games for a similar game structure.
Because it's the game
right?
model.
So how much would you say that model is affecting, like, quote unquote AAA gaming and loot boxes and this issue as a whole?
lot, very much. Because
I think so
because now we're going to see more free-to-play games.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely going to see it because now you have games like Fortnite, Apex, Destiny 2 now because it's gone free to play. All these free to play games that are doing gaming as services now, where they can monetize their players long term. So why put out a Call of Duty every single year? We can put out one Call of Duty and support it for like 6-7 years down the road. That's what they did with that's what they're doing with Overwatch, I think, because Overwatch 2. Don't eat me up online, but I heard it maybe an expansion.
Yeah.
I heard a free update.
That's cool.
And like what Battlefield is doing, they added the Pacific for free.
Yeah.
And their Battle Royale mode for free.
Okay.
So we're gonna see either you're gonna pay $80 for a game now, and then free stuff, or free now and then pay for stuff along the way. Those are the two things I see. To me,
that would be ideal. I think the greediness is going to go on a while.
Yes.
Because now as older demographics are engaging with their phones, this mobile market, this easy to digest medium is going to, it's got a significant amount of buying power being injected into it. You see moms and dads, 40-year-olds, 60-year-olds on their phones significantly more now. Right?
Yeah.
They're the ones that fall for, I'll drop fucking $20 into my Candy Crush.
But here's this, it's interesting that you know, because what the research has said, like, kids, like that's a very interesting point because kids don't understand the point of monetary value. They're like, they see $10. That's just $10 to them. These adults should be seeing that $10 as something else. So I find that's sort of dickish of these companies to monopolize on the habits of these adults, these fully formed.
I agree. Think of the Farmvilles. Think of the Mafia Wars. Think of all those games where you could pay to inject money. Fucking Simpsons, whatever city.
Yeah, and the South Park game.
It's all just because if you don't look into these concepts and break it down, you don't realize that it's like, wait, why am I paying extra for this product?
Nintendo is cashing in on this market too. What Mario Run and that other one, Mario Kart, that just came out, but they're both, you literally just get like the most basic stuff. Otherwise, you'd pay like $20. I
would argue Nintendo's always been cheeky, though.
They have been cheeky.
They've been cheeky.
But
so now that everyone else is doing it, they're gonna like slide their fingers in here and there.
But it's so stupid though because they're the most beloved game developer.
I know.
Which is so, like, if Ubisoft did what Nintendo is doing, Ubisoft would be like.
That's why they're just trying to do it in ways that don't necessarily. I don't know. I think. Okay. So as I stuttered mad hard, the Nintendo thing, it's the deep business talk, but I think that's why they use third-party developers for their mobile apps, like i.e. this Mario Kart shit.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem, Heroes. Pokemon Go, all that shit. Like, I think they use the third-party developers for the pay-to-win aspects because then they don't have to take on any of the responsibility.
Right, that makes sense. But I also think
it's that developer doing it. They're just taking a cut.
I could be blowing it right out of left field. But I think it's just to make up for the sales of the Wii U.
You think they're still trying to make up for it?
Yeah.
I think the Breath of the Wild and the Switch.
I hope
did enough
so.
for
I
it.
hope so because goddamn, I realized all of this shit wouldn't have happened in the Wii U era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of this stuff. So we're giving them all of our money to literally to have us pay more money.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
fuck Nintendo.
Yeah. Well, even think of they had the Wii store. They had purchases on the store
Yeah.
already. They already had those
And they're
monetization
cashing in.
models.
If you
I think about how many features the DS had, and you'd have to buy a separate cartridge for it to use, or fucking buy an extra.
on
camera
my
thing.
dude, like the Switch only has 32 like megabyte or gigabyte. I think gigabytes of internal memory.
Yeah.
I only
they're
have
fully capable of like
so much.
upgrading that.
Yeah, but like no.
Yeah.
We want you to buy a
Mhm.
fucking, and then the online wasn't at launch. You're like, hey, you're gonna have to wait to get online just to play with random people, not with your friends yet, because that's gonna take another like 20 years. Because we just discovered what the internet that is.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so weak.
It is.
I remember how difficult it was. I used to play the Mario Kart DS, and to connect to multiplayer on it. Fuck man,
This
you
is-
need a subscription of this. You need an adapter for a fucking Wi-Fi plug
The
in your
Wii U-
computer. It's like, God, just make it go through the Wi-Fi or some shit. Why do I gotta do all this?
It's like I don't. Nintendo was messed up. Like I'll give you the Wii U was easier to go online. You just pressed it.
Yeah.
Because they're like, wait, Xbox and PlayStation are wanting the whole market.
Mhm.
Let's quickly have online for 3 games,
Yeah.
3 Mario games.
Oh my god.
But anyways, back on loot boxes.
Hey, it's on topic. At least we're talking about like
We're just shitting on-
purchasing
yeah.
in games, right?
Yeah,
We're providing context.
content.
So if you watch part of the other episode, you'll
No,
be more informed because we're geeks.
Well, not you.
I do a fair bit. I look at the fucking holes I dig. You know, we went deep. We explored
Yeah.
together.
Together. Pause. No. No, but I think loot boxes are here to stay. It's
Yeah.
a double-edged sword to me.
I refer back, circle to the beginning of how we went down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I think that there inevitably are, because it's going to trick as the different demographics grow into gaming
Yeah.
as a popular thing. It's going to be one of the quickest growing mediums. Like I swear, it's already
Mediums?
it's already massive with people, and it's already changing to be more socially acceptable to be like a nerd or geek, right?
Yeah.
I definitely it's going to be more common for swear to God, like a 60-year-old to sit down and they'll figure out that, oh, there is a game that they can like it's not necessarily going to be, oh, that's what my son plays in his room with his boy that he's playing Call of Duty. They'll know. It's going to become more mainstream that, oh, I can just get a Switch and play this weird
Right.
brain quiz
It's
bullshit.
Weird how the Switch is. I feel like it's marketed towards the younger crowd and the
Mhm.
older crowd.
Yeah.
Not the people in between. I feel like, but the people in between.
They found nerdy again is that's what they did with the DS, right? That's always been their Nintendo's niche. That's how they stay alive. Because everyone else goes for the middle. They go for the top and bottom.
Yeah.
Right?
Which nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah.
For good reason, because all they're gonna get is the racist 12-year-olds yelling
Exactly.
the N-word.
Exactly.
Call of Duty. So I think Nintendo is a good pacifier for that, but I don't know.
I don't know. All that said, say this, that I want the idea is I think loot boxes are going to stay and be even more prominent because it's going to be more common to the average consumer, and the average consumer is not even going to understand the context of this conversation that we are having currently.
I agree, but the more common they become, the more they get put in a light, right?
Mhm.
And I can guarantee you at some point, because it's already still starting now, there's going to be legislation on them. They're going to be regulated. I can guarantee you, the government is going to look at this not from a safety value, but like conspiracy theory. How can we also cash in how can we also get money? So if say EA wants to shove those cards up our asses, they can do it at the government's like rules. So if
How would the government cash in? I'm just calling.
I don't know for like tax it heavy, and then we get taxed heavy. What is?
Because how would they tax it? If they're taxing it, then they're like condoning the gambling. Ask the ideology.
I mean,
you know,
I thought
because if they're taxing it, they have to tax a certain revenue and claim it as something.
yeah, as leisure. Isn't that a
But
tax?
then they don't. You can't just do like a leisure. I don't think that's how the leisure tax works.
I'm not a lawyer. I'm not.
have to Google that. But it's like no, you can't. Just like it's like if they were taxing you for fucking you just putting out a piece of artwork or holding an event. So like you have to pay an event tax for people to show up. You know what I mean?
That would, I could see that happening.
No, that's fucking communism.
That's the opposite of communism. That's capitalism. That's what society.
Tax? No.
Yeah.
Capitalism tax?
Do we have Joker makeup here? I can put on you.
And fucking Q, he knows the truth, bro.
I want to hit you. I want to take out the shoe and like beat the shit out of you. But I'm okay. No, but they will find a way to tax it. I can guarantee you. They will. It's good. Like here.
We'll come back to
We're
this
not.
episode.
It's gonna end here. No. Well.
I mean, like in the future,
Okay.
it's gonna happen. We're gonna come back. We're excited. Put you on the screen, and you're gonna say this.
And I'm gonna
Say your message to future Raza.
future Raza in like 3-4 years. What was I saying? In 3-4 years, the government is gonna tax loot boxes, and
You're gonna be right,
am I right?
and you're gonna get rich off of the predictions.
Am I?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
and you're
loaded
gonna have
off
a really famous Medium article,
and I'm gonna have a smoking hot girlfriend.
and which has nothing to do with
Yes, it does.
your success as a
It
male.
does. Yes, it does. Treat
Oh my
women.
Like a good story, and then some dude would be like, yeah, I'm gonna give that the money, and that's what we're gonna do. They're gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna give them the money because they get the right format, and then we're gonna high five.
And Grant, I turned out okay. All right. All right.
For GTA San Andreas, there's a strip club, and when I was younger, we had a big screen TV, and I had family over it, and I just discovered it, and I went in there, tried to move the TV like back around so people wouldn't see it, and all of a sudden I'm just sitting there, just 10-year-old or 13-year-old Raza just seeing his first titty.
That's the closing message.
Our PSA. I'm doing. I gotta go to a birthday party.
Good for you.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe.
That sucks, but no, thank you for watching. We're really excited to get this project started. It's super cool. Me and Raza really wanted to like have a platform for our own voices. So
And work with our and work with a friend.
yeah,
Essentially.
that's
Yeah.
that's cute actually.
Yeah.
But on top of that, then
Ha! I'm cute.
our our full episodes, we're going to be breaking down the same subject, but in a more structured format with sources, all YouTubery style. We're gonna be.
It's gonna be professional,
Yeah.
but it's still gonna be not condescending.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to put it. It's gonna be good.
relatable
It's gonna be relatable.
because we're pretty dumb. Sometimes.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, fine.
I'm an idiot.
Okay. So just yeah.
I'm an over. Yeah. Cool.